Imagine waking up on your 16th birthday, but instead of cake and presents, you're facing the terrifying reality that your government might just pull your name out of a glass ball to fight to the death. That is exactly how Haymitch Abernathy's day begins in Sunrise on the Reaping. It is the 50th anniversary of the Hunger Games, the Second Quarter Quell, and the Capitol has decided to double the body count. 48 kids are going into that arena, and only one is coming out. Haymitch is just a regular guy from the Seam in District 12 who loves his girlfriend, Lenore Dove, and wants to protect his little brother, Sid. But when the reaping ceremony turns into a literal bloodbath before anyone even leaves the district, with a kid named Woodbine Chance getting gunned down for trying to run, Haymitch's name gets called. He is whisked away alongside three others: the arrogant but secretly sad Maysilee Donner, the quiet oddsmaker Wyatt Callow, and a sweet little girl named Luella McCoy. From the second they hit the Capitol, things go completely off the rails. You think you know how these stories go: parades, interviews, training. But this book throws the rulebook out the window. During the tribute parade, their chariot crashes violently. In a shocking twist that had me gasping, Luella actually dies right there on the pavement before the games even start. Haymitch, refusing to let the Capitol sweep this mess under the rug, scoops up her body and carries her right to the president's mansion, staring down a younger President Snow with pure, unadulterated rage. It is a massive power move, and you just know Snow is going to make him pay for it. During training, things get even crazier. Haymitch teams up with a genius mentor named Beetee. Yes, the Beetee we know and love, who is being punished by having to mentor his own son, Ampert. Beetee reveals a secret plan to literally break the arena. He figures out that the arena is run by a central computer system located underground, which is cooled by a massive water tank. If they can blow the tank, they flood the system and crash the games. Haymitch agrees to be the one to plant the bomb. When the tributes finally launch into the arena, it is breathtakingly beautiful. A lush meadow, sparkling streams, fruit trees, but it is all a trap. Every single thing in this place is poisonous. The water, the berries, the animals. If you eat or drink anything that didn't come from the cornucopia, you die. Haymitch figures this out just in time, swallowing charcoal tablets to save his own life as he watches other tributes drop like flies. He heads north to execute Beetee's plan, but the arena is swarming with horrifying mutations. We aren't talking just wolves here. We are talking carnivorous squirrels that strip a body to the bone in seconds, and hallucinogenic butterflies that sting you with electricity. The emotional toll is brutal. Ampert, the kid Haymitch promised to protect, gets devoured by those squirrels, and Haymitch is forced to carry out the bombing mission alone. He descends into a maintenance hatch, fights off a swarm of razor-clawed bats, and manages to blow the tank. The explosion is massive, and for a second, the sky flickers and the artificial environment glitches out. You think, he did it! The games are over, but then the backup generator kicks in. The games continue. It is absolutely devastating because he risked everything and the Capitol still won. Now it is down to the final few. Haymitch reunites with Maysilee Donner and they form a heartbreaking alliance. They fight off a giant porcupine mutt that shoots deadly metal quills, but the numbers are dwindling fast. In one of the saddest moments of the entire book, Maysilee gets attacked by a flock of bright pink sword-beaked birds. Haymitch tries to save her, holding her hand as she bleeds out, promising her that he will find a way to make the Capitol pay. It is a gut punch of a scene that reminds you that nobody really wins these games. Finally, it is just Haymitch and a career tribute named Silka. They are battling it out on a cliff edge near a strange, invisible force field that encloses the arena. Haymitch is bleeding out, holding his intestines in with one hand, totally spent. Silka throws her axe at him, expecting an easy kill. Haymitch dodges, dropping to the ground. The axe sails over his head, hits the force field, and bounces back with twice the speed, striking Silka and killing her instantly. It is a brilliant, desperate move using the arena itself as a weapon. Haymitch Abernathy is the victor. But if you think this is a happy ending, brace yourself, because the last few pages are pure horror. Snow wasn't kidding about punishing Haymitch. When Haymitch gets back to District 12 expecting a hero's welcome, he finds his home engulfed in flames. The Capitol has burned his mother and his little brother alive. He is shattered. He runs to find Lenore Dove, hoping she is safe, only to find her dying in the meadow. And here is the twist that will haunt you. She is dying because she ate a poisoned gumdrop, a treat Haymitch had sent her earlier, thinking he was being sweet. Snow poisoned the gift. Haymitch essentially handed his girlfriend her death sentence without knowing it. The book ends with Haymitch completely broken, alone in his Victor's Village house, surrounded by ghosts and trauma. He realizes that he is now a prisoner of the capital for life, forced to mentor children who will likely die year after year. It explains everything about why he becomes the cynical, alcoholic man we meet later in the series. It isn't just that he went to war, it's that the war followed him home and took everything he had left. It is a tragic, brilliant, and absolutely gut-wrenching origin story that changes how you see the entire saga. If you love diving deep into these dark, twisted backstories as much as I do, make sure to like this video, drop a comment with your thoughts on that brutal ending, and subscribe so you don't miss the next story time.